Post reports that the acting head of the Social Security Administration, Leland Dudick, plans to slash around 12% of the agency's workforce. That's about 7,000 jobs. Dudick is also looking to close regional Social Security offices all around this country, a move that could lead to longer wait times for beneficiaries. The Post reports that Dudick puts the blame for those cuts on DOGE and admits that DOGE people are learning and will make mistakes. Dudick also admitted DOGE is filled with, quote, outsiders who are unfamiliar with nuances of SSA programs. What could possibly go wrong?
Okay, 7,000 people. So they've decided that these 7,000 people have basically just been functionaries in the government and don't do anything. They just show up and sit at a desk all day long and refuse to answer phones. Is that basically what they're saying?
Well, unless you're in Oklahoma, because there was a congressman who has Social Security Administration offices in his district who petitioned to DOGE and the federal government and said, no, don't close these in my district. These are jobs that my constituents need. And then he posted on his social media, on the site formerly known as Twitter, that, thanks to conversations with DOGE, I have saved the, Social Security Administration office in this particular district. And I think it was Chris Murphy that made the point that this is the problem with what is going on with this administration and why he talks about the threat of losing our democracy. You have to bend the knee, and it's like, oh, please, dear leader, please, government, let me keep this. And so you got Republicans who are able to negotiate their way back for their constituents. You have Democrats that can't. Meanwhile, are people going to get their Social Security checks next month?
Well, yeah, because you don't know who these 7,000 people are. They don't know who these 7,000 people are, and they don't know exactly the impact that they're going to have on the Social Security system. So your question is a real question, because even if you say, yes, they'll get their check next month, okay, well, how is that process affected? Will it be later? Because it's on a cycle. First of the month, those checks land in bank accounts. Who's now going to monitor that process to make sure that any glitches are handled and processed correctly, et cetera? So yeah, this whole idea of, to your point about the congressman going and to DOGE and begging them to spare his little Social Security office in his district reminds me of, that period in history where you would go and you would petition the king, since Donald Trump wants to be a king, and you would beg the king to have mercy so that you could move your farm or, work your farm a little bit differently or do whatever you need to do. This is what we've come to. And I don't understand why Republicans are allowing this to play out this way, because it's impacting your own people.
And yet, one of
nothing.
The most heartbreaking things I have heard is, I think, among people who are clear-eyed and are watching what is happening, saying, well, I hope that people who receive Social Security are able to save in the next few months in case all of a sudden payments are delayed. Do you know how older people in this country live? If they had the capacity to be saving money, we'd be in a different place. We're talking about money that people use to get by month to month. For a lot of folks, there's not savings that is possible between now and when Elon Musk decides not to send those checks out. And on top of everything that we have already talked about, they're not going after people's private information. You have unions asking the courts to stop DOGE from accessing Social Security data for millions of Americans. Let me read you this quickly. Included in the filing is an affidavit from Tiffany Flick, a former senior official at the agency, who says career civil servants are trying to protect the data from DOGE. A disregard for our careful privacy systems and processes now threatens the security the data SSA houses about millions of Americans. Flick wrote that in court documents. So maybe you're worried about the payments. Maybe you're worried about the fact that they now have your Social Security number.
But can I just real quick on that point about the savings, having, managed the affairs of my mother before she passed away on Medicaid and my dad now on Medicare, there are no savings. You know why there are no savings, folks? Because the government won't allow you to save. You can't accumulate income. There's a cap in how much you can have in your bank account, and that's roughly $6,000 if you're married. If you're married. If you're not, it's half that. So, if you're only allowed a certain amount of money to accumulate in your bank account in order to be on Medicaid, for example, Where do you save? And now you're putting these incompetent buffoons in charge of managing the system, which they have no clue about, number one. And number two, are sitting there making judgments over getting your private personal information. And what are you going to do with that, Elon? Exactly. Why do you need my parents' information? Why do you need their? And then, of course, is this little ditty? You've got Doge now going out trying to access sensitive child support information. What do you need? Why do you need to know who's paying child support? I mean, this
why?
is
Why do you want the information?
Well,
Let me. All we should be saying. Why? Why do you want to know this?
And why are Republicans allowing him to have that kind of access?
Well, here's the thing. I know you were both throwing it out as a rhetorical question, but let's listen to Elon Musk talking to Joe Rogan about Social Security, and some of the answer to your question is embedded in what he said. Take a listen.
Social Security is the biggest Ponzi scheme of all time.
Right, explain that.
Oh, so well, people pay into Social Security, and the money goes out of Social Security immediately. But the obligation for Social Security is your entire retirement career.
Okay, no, he don't. He
This is a man who's not going to pay Social Security.
I don't doubt that Elon Musk is a very brilliant man when it comes to Teslas and rockets and all those.
They
types
blowing
of
up,
things.
so I don't know how good
well,
that is.
which is why we said yesterday he needs to take some more attention to his day job, because the rockets. This is the second rocket that's blown up like this.
They're not rocketing.
The last couple of months, they're not rocketing. I don't doubt that he's a brilliant man on that, but just because you are great at one thing, I'm an excellent communicator. I am not your finance person, okay? So, don't be calling me to do the finance. My husband does the finances at our house, because that's how we got some money. If I was doing the finances, we wouldn't have any cash. So you got to know your strengths. And I don't think Elon Musk knows his strengths here. But 72.5 million people rely on Social Security. He said it's the biggest Ponzi scheme. They are setting it up to be cut.
Right.
That is what they are saying. The president is like, we're not going to touch Medicare, Medicaid, and Social Security. Elon Musk is saying it's a big Ponzi scheme. Now more Republicans, they're going to cut your Social Security. They're coming for Social Security, folks. In 80 years, they haven't missed a payment. Next month, there likely will not be payments that go out. And if Republicans have their way, they're going to cut your Social Security and your Medicaid and your Medicare to pay for their benefit, for their tax cuts for the richest people in this country.
For Elon Musk.
Do something about it.
To pay for Elon Musk. That's bottom line. You want a visual?
Call your people.
That's what it is.
Call your elected officials. Ask them, hey, do you support what Elon Musk said? Do you think Social Security is a Ponzi scheme? Will you vote to cut Social Security, Medicare, and Medicaid? Ask them and get them on the record, folks. Call the number.
And then fax them on top of it.